You know what's going on. It's your boy Fat Poppy, Big Sloppy, Take Your Food Probably. And you know we tapped in with Team Focus Radio because we so focused. Stay focused. You heard what Jay-Z said. I'm focused, man. I hope you know this, man.
Yeah. I done seen it all. Only time something had my back when I was down and my shit was against the wall. Ain't nobody helped me up when I took a fall.
You know what it is, T-Focus Radio. I'm your host, So Focus. Right now I'm in Newark, New Jersey with the one and only Fat Poppy. What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? We outside, it's chilly.
It's brick out here right now,
it's feeling like Brick City, like I was supposed to feel. Definitely.
All right, so first of all, I'll get to these questions. So you're from Newark, New Jersey, correct?
Yeah. Like I said before, that question is a little bit tricky, right? Because I'm born in Newark, New Jersey.
Right.
But I was raised out East Orange, New Jersey. So about like my 7th grade year, that's when I kind of moved to East Orange. Right. My father got custody of me, and I kind of like moved to East Orange and just started to, where all my younger activities kind of built that. But yeah, I am from Newark though, like in Beth Israel Hospital, people be serious about that out here. Yeah. Can't be false claiming where you from, especially Newark. Can't even say you from Newark and you really not. You from Beth Israel? Yeah.
I was gonna say, so like, what's your experience coming up from here? Is it crazy out here? Is it wild out here? Like,
so it was great though. It was great. It was definitely the experience growing up here is wonderful because it prepares you for the real world. A lot of the things that I've been through. Of course, I've been shot. Jumping in front of a bullet from my niece before out in East Orange, right. And so it prepares me mentally for a lot of the things that I'm gonna have to come into the industry with, just dealing with different people. Right. Out here in Newark, you get all that funny people, you get the funny acting, you get the I love you, you get the I hate you. So it kind of like builds me and prepares me for the real world, because that's what I'm experiencing now with all the funny stuff that's going on into the real world and stuff.
I'm going to ask you, so in high school you was known as Big Mark.
Yeah, Big Mark.
Big Mark. And you was playing football.
Play football, yes sir, yes sir.
So first of all, did you decide, when did you decide to take it seriously, or are you gonna do it at some point, or when did you start?
Football?
Yeah.
So football is a secret passion of mine, bro. Right. Actually, I'm a New York Giants fan. I don't care what we going through. Despise the record, I bleed blue.
Right.
But as football was always just a passion of mine. I understood the game. I actually got a playbook of mine that I created, a defensive playbook that I kind of got out. So I started out, I wanted to start young, but being that it's funny because I never had a skinny version in my life. Right. That's funny. Like, you feel me? I never had a skinny version in my life.
Right.
So being that, I was always a chunky guy.
Right.
So I couldn't play Pop Warner. I had to wait till freshman year.
Right.
I had to play freshman year twice. Don't do this though. A lot of schools does this. They let the 8th graders play freshman twice, but I had to play freshman twice because I was so big.
Right.
So I couldn't really succeed. But yeah, I started young. I always had a passion for the football. I'm a sports athlete all the way. So either football or basketball. I love it though, but I definitely had a passion for it.
So at what point did the comedy come? Like, when you started doing comedy?
I always been the guy on the block that was funny. Like, always, yo, Big Mark, yo, you funny, class clown. Like, yo, come through, like, or just bring your energy. So being that, from the hood and where I'm from, I was always known to being, that funny guy.
Right.
So one day, actually, my boy Rod, he wasn't my boy yet, but my boy Rod, he came in with my guy Purdy, and they was actually promoting another restaurant, which is funny. I'm into the restaurant stuff. But so my first skit was actually at a restaurant.
Right.
So my best friend father had a fish and chips kind of thing where, fried fish, shrimp. Amazing. People loved it around the city of Newark out there on Goodwin. So they was looking for somebody to fill in for a skit. And Rob was like, yo, I need somebody. My best friend father was like, yo, I got my boy Biggs. He'll come through, bro. He'll you knock it out for you. I'm telling you, he's funny. So, boom, he called me through, knocked it out one take. My boy Rob was like, yo, like, you do this? I'm like, nah, I don't do this, bro. I just always been funny. And I'm a singer as well. So growing up in the church and, around being who I am and being that I sung so well, people was always like, sing, Mark, sing, Moon. So on the spot, I got that. So that action, that lights, camera, action, let us go, cameras rolling, I was already used to that kind of thing. So I just put mesh to mesh together, and Rob was like, yo, we gonna come back and get with you, bro. And apparently he came back October. We shot the video. He came back February of 2019, and we just ain't looked back since, bro.
Fire.
We ain't looked back since. But it's funny though, cause I do food promo, but my first actual skit was actually in a restaurant for food promo. So it was just funny, like.
So doing all of this, you end up reaching 1 million subscribers
Yes,
on YouTube, man.
Yes.
First of all, how does it feel, and how did that even happen, man?
So I actually, it was crazy. I probably reached 1 million subscribers quicker than anybody has ever done it. You know, had my page for about 4 years, my actual YouTube page. So in 4 years, I gained about 1 million subscribers, and it was consistency. Like, you know, I didn't really stop as much. Every day I posted 3 times a day, 12, 2, 4, and I just kind of like kept it at that base of, you know, consistency. I felt like if you pound people so much with something, because there's a lot of music out here that's trash. You know, we can all speak for it. We won't say stuff that, like, you know, won't say the names, but being that it was pounded, Funk Flex pounded it on the radio so many times, it began to be light. So that's how I looked at it. Like, if they continue to keep seeing something, they eventually will like it.
Right.
This is a copycat world.
Right.
You know, once they see something other people like it, they're gonna eventually like, okay, this is what I like now. Everybody like it. I want to see why he like it. So now they find a nicks of why they like things, and it came into that nature. And now we just, like you said, we just booming, man. We just nonstop. And like I said, you just constantly just put the YouTube, I mean, you constantly just put videos up. You just make sure you just stay consistent with everything you're doing, and it definitely will work out as far as with the YouTube. But yeah, it's definitely.
But in the world today, there's TikTok. It used to be Instagram. That was TikTok and Facebook, everything. Everybody's doing comedy now. So like, what would you say separates you from everybody else? Because you have people, like you said, consistency, doing everything every day, nonstop, but you was able to stand out outside that crowd.
So, like I said, what stands me out is really my content. So a lot of my content is kid friendly. A lot of my content, your mom, your grandmother, your grandfather, the kids, the dog can even watch. And I try to put it in that perspective because I'm a people person. I've always been a people person. I always had great customer service skills. So with that, I always wanted to be around people. So how I say what really sets me aside is the fact of this PG content and creating it and making it very, very funny. That's the best thing that, you know, that I do for it. And what sets me aside really is just, I can't do what everybody do. Like, I would love to see or have a big booty in my shit. You know, I would love to, I don't know if we can curse, but I would love to have a thong or a big booty in my video and eating some apples off her toes and just going crazy. But I can't because kids watch me. And, you know, and with the kids watching you, know, you got, it's only but so moment before you post something and everybody's like, oh, I don't want my kid watching them no more. No, I don't like Fat Poppy. So I try to really create that PG-13 content. And that's what really sets me aside, because I'm thinking about how I label, how I think of it, like how I think about everything. It's mainstream, you know, you got your mainstream and you got your unsigned artists. So how I think about it with the content world is mainstream, and then it's unsigned. The unsigned people is the people that kind of like live off promo, live off hosting shows and just, you know, going out in the field and going dirty. How I look at myself is mainstream, so I consider myself as like the Drewskis, the Desi Banks, because these are people that's actually gonna get the sponsorships of the bigger brands. And, you know, being that they're so PG-13, that's what I try to look at, and that's what I try to aim at. So that's what really sets me aside, because I got a vision that I want to be on a commercial. I want to be on an AT&T commercial. I want to be on Pepsi. I want Sprite to call me. I want McDonald's. That's what sets me really aside, because my vision is kind of different than just being funny and just, oh, that's the guy. I don't care for that. I actually care, you know, about people really taking my writing, because I do write, and people, and just painting a picture that, you know, a lot of people don't see from the side, especially coming from the urban area that we in. So
now, I'm over here, before the interview, you had people, like a woman just screaming at your name right now, recognizing you. So you're recognized out here,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So have people around you start to change as you start to become more known?
Yeah, people around me start to change, and it's crazy because it's on this ride, like I I see it. I mean, I listen to a lot of people like Steve Harvey, Will Smith, a lot of successful people or successful men, Tyler Perry, and all of them speak the same thing, that the ride is going to get lonely. So a lot of people at the top is going to leave you, and a lot of people that you love. Like, I cut so many people off this year that I genuinely love. Like we had childhood. We've been through struggles. We've been through pain and situations. Like, we was homeless together, but I understand that they're not to say that I don't love you no more. It's just what we got before, it's not going to work for me now. So it's not going to be able to, you know, sometimes it be just like you trying to get up there and it's just that one person holding you back. I don't really want that. But I give people enough rope to hang themselves. So I see back and see, like, what are you doing? What are you? I bet I see you're not for me no more. Not to mean that we can't hang out. Right. We can't. And I always thought about this. Like, I even talk to my friends. I tell my friends all the time, bro, if I can play 2K with you and only play 2K with you, I'm not going to bring you to the club because I never experienced that with you.
Right.
What I experienced with you is playing 2K. So we're going to play 2K together, and then we're going to try to dibble and dab, but we're not going to really try to go out to the club because I never experienced that scenery with you.
Right.
So we're going to try to keep it at that base. Like, you feel me? What's not broke, what they say, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So if we still playing 2K, we're going to keep it at that. That's our friendship, and that's how I kind of, like, you know, deal with it now, because a lot of people did change, though. They say I changed, and I didn't.
I was gonna say, even with family, because family, you can't get away with them. You get away from your friends, family's there forever, whether you like it or not. Is it the same thing with family too?
It's not the same so much thing with family. What the thing was, though, with family, when you start something, it's like, if there's no revenue being made, moms, dads, they look at it like it's a waste of your time. Until you make them a firm believer that this thing is working, then it's kind of like support. Don't say my family never supported me. They supported me with everything I did because I always was that visionary, that vision things. The thing was, they was like, I didn't see it yet for you yet. So I don't know. I know you funny, Mark. You funny, Moon. I know that. But like, I don't know where you going yet. You taking your shirt off. You in the middle of the street eating. Like, what are you doing? Like, bro. But now it makes sense. You're like, oh, okay, got you. So now they see that I'm promoting confidence. Now they see that it's okay to be obese. That's what the word is. It's okay to be obese, and you can be obese and healthy at the same time. So that's the experience that I'm trying to give out to people, and now they understand it. Even mom do. My father will tell you, oh, you don't know who my son is? You know, we got the same name, Mark Gregory Jr. He'll point it out. This my son. You know, yeah, that's my boy. So now I see that and I hear that he talks about it. It gives me the excitement that he know that people believe, and not only the people in the world that are strangers, but it's the people I love dearly. So that makes me want to go keep going harder and harder and harder.
As I say, on a positive note too, cause I see you handing out meals on your page, stuff like that. Like, what was that about?
So I was giving back to the community, man. That's something I do. I like to joke about it because I tell people all the time, right? I'm always known for stealing people food, snatching people food, and running. I said, so what better way than to give back than to feed the people of the city? And where I live at right now, that's where I live at. So, you know, I'm still in the gutter, and that's why I like to give that raw experience, because people would think, all right, well, dang, you see Mano, you and Young Jock, you Whoopi Goldberg, you doing this, you doing that, you with Indio Champ. Like, nah, I'm still in Newark, though. I'm still in the gutter, and I want to give that feel to my people, because a lot of people out here daily not going without a meal. Like, I hear that a lot. Like, you feel me? I get all this meal you eating, bro. I want to eat with you too. And I know it's a funny thing, but I know my people serious though, because it's really, I ain't got no meal, bro. I'm going to places like this right here where they coming out and they giving me meals and stuff like that. Like you see, for instance, he got the bag, and it's like, yo, I want to be able to do that. If I could really feed or shelter everybody in the world, bro, I would do that, because that's my heart. A lot of people be like, oh, is that he got a good heart, or I got this type of heart? Like, no, like, I don't even care for cameras when I do it. I just do it because I know I want people to see that I'm doing it. But I don't care to do, show the cameras of me giving back. But yeah, I was giving back down in the 900 section of Newark. Everybody know the Seth Bolton section. People out there was loving it too. Like, it was good meals, because I took some home. Shh, don't tell nobody. I took some of the food that I was giving to people. That is crazy. But that's not me though. That's not Mark. That's Fat Poppy. You know, Fat Poppy don't care about nothing but food. But yeah, definitely, it definitely was a dope event, man. I'm doing it next year too. It's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be bigger.
I was gonna say, so right now there's a comedian out there right now watching this right now. What advice would you give to them onto how to get on in the game?
The number one advice, and there's a couple of things that I'm gonna tell you, bro. Don't buy no followers. Don't buy no views. Don't buy no likes. Don't buy no comments. Don't buy no shares. If you're going to use any type of promotional edition, use the platform that you're on. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Use their promotional platforms. And don't stop, bro. That's the number one thing that I keep telling people. Don't stop. Like I said, I watch a lot of people like Steve Harvey and Will Smith, and I hear them talk a lot. And Steve Harvey said one thing that kind of stuck to me a lot. And it was, the biggest thing you could do is not stop. Because the day you do stop is the day you won't make it. But as long as you keep going, every day is a chance for you to make it. And I look at that shit now as a prime example of what I'm doing. Like if I would have stopped 4 years ago because I wasn't getting no money, it took 3 years to start getting money. So, you know, I'm just now, it's 5. You feel me? Year 5. It took 3 years to get money. 2 years, I just started to get money. And now in 2 years, they just started to respect the payment that I'm asking for. So you could think about a lot of stuff, the struggles that I actually been through and things like that. But I just say, don't stop, bro. Don't buy no type of fake followers. Keep it generic. Because that's when you know people around the city will love you. People around the world will love you. Your family will love you. Just never, never, never stop, bro. That's all I'm going to say. Just never stop.
I said, what role has God played in your career?
God has played the biggest role in life because, of course, you know, a lot of stuff that we dealt with, you know, with the city of Essex County and the things that we go through with, like, the gun violence, the drug, the gangs, and stuff like that. So a lot of the things that we go through, you got to put your faith in God because there's no other person that's going to do it for you besides the higher power. Whatever you believe in, whatever it is, you know, this world is crazy, but
everybody's...
whatever, if it's a higher power.
Right.
And I'm going to say this, you know, he definitely is number one in my eyes, you know, for everything that I'm doing because he keep me covered, you know. A lot of times I'm walking around, people see me with millions of views, 64 million views, I'm with this person, and I walk around the city by myself. Not to say that I'm never covered. Of course, I got people that's around me that drive around and stuff like that, but I try to keep it at that point because I know he got me. I'm not no person that's out here doing nothing negative, so I don't think nobody would want to do negative to me. But I know for sure that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So therefore, when I think that, I know for sure that is a higher power, and I definitely give him the praise. I just put up a post just recently yesterday. I said sometimes we don't give enough thanks to the higher power because we be so focused on the little things and the day-by-day things. Like we don't look at the smallest praise is a thank you, because he don't want them long, Father God, thank you for this and thank you for the collard greens. He don't want that, you know. I got into food. We almost went out there. We almost got out there, but no, he don't really want that. He just want a simple thank you, bro, because he know what he's done. He know what he's doing for you. So he don't need a reminder of what he's doing. Thank you. That's all. Thank you, Lord, and keep it going. As long as you get that simple praise, he gonna continue to keep blessing you because that, you know, is no power than his power, man.
That respect. So 5 years from now, what do you see yourself? 5
years from now, you're gonna see the Fat Poppy Film Studio production. I'm gonna be done collab my movie. I was about to say the movie name. I'll be done collab my movie with Tyler Perry. I'll be a household name, which I am a household name now, but I'll be a household name in the film industry heavily with writing. You know, that's a real passion of mine. So 5 years from now, man, it's going to be the Fat Poppy Studios where I'm going to be able to help y'all that's up and coming, becoming who y'all want to be. That's what we're going to do.
All right, there it is. So how can we contact you on social media?
So, yes, you know, we made it easy. You can contact me at I am PHAT PAPI. That's I am Fat Poppy on all social media platforms, no matter what it is. I got mad stuff going on. Hopefully December 20th, we're going to knock this dude Mike Ruger out if he accepts the fight. That's what we do, though. We knock people out, too.
All right, like,
we knocking burgers out. We knocking everything out, man.
You know what it is. Hit up at So Focus on social media. It's So Focus, Fat Poppy, Newark, New Jersey, man. Appreciate y'all. You know what it is.
You know what it is.
Focus on yourself, King.